On this positively charged episode of Bothering the Band, we have Phoenix-based singer-songwriter Danielle Durack, whose music is right up my alley, and whose most recent album, No Place, is on all streaming platforms, so go listen to it. It is very, very good. We ask her some very dumb questions, and we also try to see if she can name all 7 dwarfs. Follow Bothering the Band on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Follow Danielle Durack on all those things too. Get ready for a great episode. Here we go. Cool. How's your day going?
So far, so good. I definitely just started it, so that's all right.
You're behind.
Yeah.
Can you explain to us the Arizona lack of, what is it, the daylight savings time?
Yeah, I don't fully understand. I think it's just that we get enough sunlight that it doesn't really matter year round.
Yeah.
Close enough to the equator that I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like not having to worry about changing the time,
Absolutely. I think everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so first weird question. What's the last compliment you received?
Oh God. Somebody said they liked my smile last night. I was working. Oh, it's nice.
So nice. You do. You have a lovely smile.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For those listeners at home, she has a great smile. We'll post photos. You'll see it. This is not a test question, but can you name? We were struggling. Can you name any other famous Danielles?
There was a girl on the Disney Channel. I want to say there was like a Danielle. Oh, I gotta look it up now. Danielle.
I could only think of what.
Yeah, Danielle. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Oh wait, Danielle Panabaker, or is that?
I don't know who that is. I was thinking of Topanga from Boy Meets World as Danielle.
Oh, okay. I didn't know her name was Danielle.
Yeah, it's very random that there's not a lot of famous Danielles. It's a common name.
Yeah, that is weird.
Well, you will be famous, so there you go. You'll be the.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. That's the hope.
Yeah. So, what's the music scene like in Phoenix?
It's pretty small. I would say for like such a big city, it is pretty small, pretty tight knit. Mm-hmm. It's growing though. I would say in the last 5 years, which is pretty much as long as I've been really actively pursuing music, it's grown a ton just from different venues opening up and more events happening. There's downtown there's an art walk every first Friday, and I feel like that's really grown to it's brought a lot of people to the area. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty small, pretty eclectic. But lots of talented people out here.
I like Phoenix. I've been to Phoenix. Camelback is a fun hike.
Yeah, fun.
I read poetry at some coffee shop there once.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you have In-N-Out burgers too.
We do. That's true. It's dangerous.
Go to that. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
I haven't. I have not. I've watched. Isn't there a Netflix show where comedians play it? What is that called? I've watched a show, so I've watched other people play it.
No, I would love to watch comedians play Dungeons and Dragons.
I forget what it's called, but I think it's on Netflix. It's I don't know who hosts it. I don't know his name, but I know Chelsea Peretti was on it, and she's my favorite.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, love it.
Yeah.
I fell asleep to Brooklyn Nine-Nine last night.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this reminds me. I'm so sorry. How do you pronounce your last name?
Durack is how I say it.
All right, we were close. We just weren't going hard A.
Yeah, Durack. Yeah, that's I get that a lot.
Durack. Okay, cool. You know, we deep dive into your music on Spotify, and then it's sitting down to talk to you. And I was like, fuck, what? How do you pronounce your last? I want to pronounce your last name correctly. Advil or Tylenol?
I usually go Advil. Yeah.
Again, hard-hitting questions, journalistic, real. Here. What question do you hate to answer the most?
Just like anything that's open-ended. Like, tell me about yourself. Like, that's my least favorite question. Like, what do you want? My social security number? My blood type? Like, I don't know.
What is your blood type? That was a.
Is that on there?
No. I agree with that. Open-ended questions. What is on your table right now?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm kind of a mess. I've got some records I need to ship out. Got some pants, some weather-resistant wear because it's raining today.
It's raining here too. I don't know if you can hear that. It's thundering every couple of minutes.
Where are you filming?
I'm in Florida, and Abby's in Wyoming.
Okay, wow. Wow.
We're all over the place, and I'm in a sweaty garage, and it every day in Florida, it crazy rains around 3 o'clock.
Oh gosh.
Torrential. It's like pitch black outside right
now. Oh dang.
Yeah. Really dumb question. Are you durable?
Am I durable? Like Durack is a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. I feel like I'm pretty durable, pretty resilient. I broke my back last year, and I'm still, I broke my back last year on roller skates.
Oh my God. What, on quads?
Yeah. I went to the skate park and dropped into a bowl straight to my ass.
Oh my goodness. Did you have to have like surgery or like what happened? Tell us.
No, yeah. So like I said, I dropped into the bowl and landed on my butt, and then my spine did like one of these, like, and, 2 of my vertebrae had like compression fractures, and it was like they were small, so there wasn't, and I wasn't. I mean, I was in pain, don't get me wrong, but like it wasn't like enough for me to, have surgery. That's kind of like a last resort thing,
Wow, you are durable. Wow, that's insane. Yeah. I didn't expect that answer. Do you use Duracell batteries? I'm just kidding. I just thought of that.
I do.
Your strict brand name is Duracell batteries. Yeah. Okay, this is my favorite question. I'm gonna ask you. Why do you follow basketball? The Phoenix Suns were doing very well.
Yeah. Not like crazy, but they were in the finals, so I was paying some attention.
We're actually rooting for them. We are basketball fans. Nice. Why isn't the Phoenix WNBA team called the Phoenix Daughters?
That's a good question. Yeah, no, I think they went for the planets instead of, the familial. They're the Mercury. So
that's right. Isn't Diana Taurasi on that team?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think you guys are a good WNBA team.
I remember we had, what's her name? Brittany. I don't know.
Brittany Murphy.
What was it?
Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, that was it.
If you get some eggshells in your eggs, do you spend the time to pick them out, or you just go for broke and let
I get it out. You can't have that. Yeah. It's the worst. I thought it was like, dangerous is why I do it. I don't know if that's true.
Because you'll swallow it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like somewhere down the line, somebody told me you shouldn't eat eggshells, and I was like, okay. you know?
This may be because I'm a boy, but I'm way too lazy to pick them out. And it happened today.
Well, I'm glad that like you're okay. Like I feel like I could do it now that I've seen somebody live through it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I had a friend of mine recently say you don't have to turn your car off when you're filling up the gas tank. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to explode. He's like, I promise you it won't.
That's sketch. I don't know about that.
I don't have the courage to try.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's all try. Abby, I feel like that's something you would have been
Me?
like, you don't have to do it.
No way. I've always turned the car off, and then you can't touch the car because did you know, here's a really odd fact, that women are the cause of more issues with gas station fires than men, because especially in the winter, when you get cold, you get out and you start pumping your gas, and most women are like, oh, fuck this, and they jump back in, wait in the car. And then there's the static electricity spark that sets everything on fire. So women actually cause more issues at gas stations than men.
Wow.
There's my random knowledge fact for you for the day.
What about using your cell? I've also heard you're not supposed to use your cell phone.
Same. I think it's the same concept, right?
I would think so. The static electricity.
Yeah. Bad news.
I'll use my cell phone. I like to live. What makes you, Danielle, what makes you the most impatient?
I don't know. I think waiting for food. I don't like waiting for food. Like, especially if I'm like hangry, you know.
That's a really good answer. Yeah. I can't watch people struggle.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, if someone's like fumbling with their bag or like at the airport, like taking off their like belt, and it's just, you know, for me that's a toughie.
Watching like a toddler buckle their buckle. I'm just
no.
Oh my God.
Just do it for them. I used to work in restaurants for a very long time, and one of the biggest things I hated was watching parents ask the toddlers what they wanted. Because I'm a parent, you fucking know what they want. Like, and also depending on I work at like a brunchy spot.
Okay.
Pancakes and eggs and all this jazz. And a lot of the times they'd be like, Timmy, what do you want? He'd be like, lasagna. And they'd be like, they don't have lasagna. What else do you want? He'd be like, grilled cheese. They don't have grilled cheese. I'm like, no, you're going to order pancakes. Just.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm also currently working in restaurants. That brings another one to mind, is like when you're standing there with hot plates and nobody knows how to move their shit. Like they're just.
Well, they expect you to move it.
Yeah. I'm like, I have 4 plates in my 2 hands. Can you move your cell phone so I can throw this down?
Oh, that's. You're a server?
Yeah.
Oh wow, double time. I can't wait until you get famous and could quit that fucking job. We're gonna help, and then one day we'll be like, "We told you so." Can you name all 7 dwarfs?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's do it. Abby, you keep count.
Yeah, Dopey, right? Yeah. Okay. Off to a great start. Basketball. Sleepy. Grumpy. Is that okay? Is Happy one of them? Is there a happy dwarf? Okay.
This is great.
Happy. Hungry? Is Hungry a dwarf?
There should be a hungry. There should be a
going.
I'm tapped out. I think that's all I got. Hungry.
Hungry would be a great. That's one should. When did she miss? I lost
2.
Sleepy. I got sleepy.
Sleepy, Dopey, Doc. Bashful, Happy, Grumpy, and
What's the last one?
Sneezy.
Sneezy?
Sneezy.
They've got sneezy, but they don't have hungry? Bullshit.
They should have anxiety.
They should. Modern Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. He's just he's awake at night just thinking about like paying bills. What is the last photograph you took on your phone?
Where's my phone? I think it's probably let's see. It might be of me. It might just be. Oh, the last photo I took was of the album art. I just got my vinyl in, so I'm very excited about it.
Congrats.
Thanks. It took 7 months after the release date. So, that's incredible. That's what happens when I'm in charge.
But how great is it to like open that and hold your fucking creation, your name, your like everything on vinyl record?
It's so cool. Yeah, and this is the first one I didn't do CDs for, so this is like the first time I'm seeing like the liner notes, and I, have the lyrics all printed out, all pretty and stuff. So, yeah, no, it's very cool.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's incredible. How do you feel about karaoke?
I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. Do you watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you know that episode where Andy goes to the guitar lesson and then like kicks over his chair and he's like, I already know how to play guitar. Yeah. That's how I feel at karaoke.
Yeah. Do you have a go-to song?
Kind of. I feel like everybody's got their own like list, right? But I like to sing like the last time I did karaoke, I did Teenage Dirtbag. That was fun.
Oh, that's a fun.
I like to do Beyonce sometimes, just to flex on them,
Yeah. You do the dances along with it?
Sorry?
You do the dances along with it, like the Beyonce dances?
I sure try,
That's all that matters.
Yeah. I do my best.
Give it a go. When you have a voice like a choir of angels. When you sing karaoke, do you go funny or do you go like I'm gonna like tear the roof off this fucking place?
I usually don't go funny. I try hard,
Yeah, cool. I love it. Oh goodness. We got to go to Phoenix and sing karaoke with Danielle.
Yes. Come on down.
I would have to go funny. I'm going to go Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. Abby, what are you going to do?
Oh, I almost always sing some sort of Will Smith.
Oh, amazing. Getting jiggy with it. That's a great one.
You guys should do just the two of us. Oh, this is silly. Is there anything purple near you, and what is it?
Strange.
Is your shirt purple or blue?
Yeah, this orchid on the table. Yeah, just a little orchid.
That's the best discovery we could have asked for.
Yeah.
I love it. Do you name your plants? You have a plant behind you too, up there.
Yeah, there's a lot actually. In the general vicinity. I thought about naming my plants, but I think it's gotten a little bit out of control. It's more than like 7 dwarfs worth of plants.
What's your plant's name? Hungry. What's your go-to ice cream order?
I love coffee flavored ice cream and just coffee while we're on the subject. But yeah, I'd say coffee. And if coffee isn't available, I go chocolate.
Yeah. Have you ever combined the two? Like there's a thing like the gelato with the espresso. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. The affogato. Yeah, that's
what it's called.
Prime. Yeah.
That's delicious. I want one of those right now.
Yeah, that sounds
so
great.
Ice cream, do you go cup or cone?
I usually go cup. Yeah.
Nice. Pretty dope. Is there one place on earth you have no desire to go to?
You know, I don't know. I feel like I'm very much like a, I'll try anything once kind of person. But I don't know if I'll ever go back to Redding, California.
Why? Something happened.
What?
Why? Why Redding, California?
It was just like it was a stop on a long trip, and there was just nothing there. And the hotel we were in was just kind of gross, and yeah, I just like I'll probably never. I have no desire to return.
Okay, so out of the whole earth, it's the one small town in.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Like Antarctica. You go to Antarctica before you go to Redding.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Reading, Pennsylvania?
No.
No,
What's that like?
I have no idea. I've never been. That was what I thought of when you first said it.
Oh.
Okay, so you're a new addition to the crayon box. What color are you and why?
I'd have to go. I'm probably like an orangey, like peachy color. That's what I would choose to be.
Okay.
And I think that those colors are like orange is like no one's favorite color. You know what I mean? It's kind of underrated. Kind of like, you forget about orange, but it's there, and you remember it's there when you see it because it's so in your face.
Orange is the new peach. Sorry, I'm filled with dumb jokes. We got to think of a cool like combo of orange peach, like orange. That sounds a little dirty, but I'll let you guys think of that one.
Reach? I don't know.
What did you say?
I said. I said orange.
I like that.
The bar is so low.
The bar is so low. What do you think about when you're in your car alone?
Everything. That's my thinking time, I think about everything. Yeah, I have functioning anxiety, so it's just going,
Yeah. So you're normal, pretty much.
Yeah.
And is excellent.
Yeah.
I love when I meet people who are like, just they have normal worries. And then I meet someone who like you could tell they don't worry about shit, and I can't identify with them.
What's that like?
Must be so nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice right now, but yeah, fuck that person. Do you have any advice for a previous boss?
For a previous boss?
Boss, yeah. And you don't have to throw anyone under the bus unless you want to.
I worked. No, yikes.
This is a scorcher.
Yeah, I worked for this lady. She was a stay-at-home mom, and I was a nanny. And she was just exorbitantly wealthy. She had 2 nannies on the clock, 24/7. Like I was a night nanny. I stayed from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And I guess my advice to her would be to like hang out with your kids. It's a little much. There were triplets, so I do get it to an extent, but like still over the top.
Wow, that was a very heartfelt answer.
Yeah.
I expected, to be like, this guy, stop being a dick. But that was a good one. That lady who you were a nanny for, she's a big fan of the podcast. So
yeah, okay, good.
She'll hear this.
Excellent.
What is your most valued material possession?
You know, I'd love to say like it's my guitar. Like but like I just the sheer amount that I like hold this thing, it's just like it's very clearly that it's like I can't even argue that it's anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hundo P agree.
And I hate that.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. I'm thinking right now it's like the laptop I'm using right now.
Yeah.
It's like my whole working life is on this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Abby, what about you? You own a house though.
My house, I guess, then probably.
The phone is a good one. I think that's a good answer. It's the thing you use the most, right?
Yeah. Like I'd be lost without it most of the time.
What's the longest you've gone in modern times without your phone?
I went to Europe for 10 days after I graduated college, and it was like one of those things where we didn't have cell service, but we brought our phones to use it once we had Wi-Fi. So like those like 12-hour stretches between, hotel or like, just like, yeah. And it was really, I went with my brother, and like between the two of us, it was like the second we got into our like hotel, it was just like quiet time. We're just like there scrolling, like, just getting our fix of the endless scroll.
Yeah. Do you wake up in the morning and immediately grab your phone like everyone else?
Yeah. I do.
You're normal. Don't feel bad.
I wish I didn't, but I do.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. Can you give an example of a charming manic? Great.
Thanks. I don't know. I think there's charming manic. Like, are you talking about like a behavior, right? Or are you talking about like
either, whatever comes to your mind.
Like, I feel like when I think of like a person, I'm like, Russell Brand is like a fucking charming maniac.
Yeah.
I feel like, there's like a lot in that category of just like men, but yeah, as far as behaviors, I don't know. I think most manic behavior is pretty entertaining, at the least.
It's a Shakespeare character, Mercutio. He's manic.
Okay.
Very charming.
You charming?
Yes, he is.
All right.
From the Leonardo DiCaprio, Claire Danes, Romeo and Juliet.
Gotcha. Yeah.
How many puppies is too many puppies?
The limit does not exist.
I don't think if you had your room right now, both of you, was 20, and you had to go to sleep, and you had a big day tomorrow, you're like, welcome, more puppies.
Yeah. I'd have to do some measurements just to see, what could feasibly fit into my bedroom, but,
Follow-up question. If every street corner had a bunch of puppies running around, do you think you'd get annoyed by it?
Never, ever. I would be equally as like enthused and surprised upon every single street corner.
Yeah.
Make the same dumb like face,
What would be the best kind of puppy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a bad puppy. I don't think there's a wrong, but I don't know.
Well, like, I'm trying to think of a ugly puppy.
Greyhound puppy. Like, I don't think they exist, but like, if I could have just like little clones of what my dog looked like when he was a puppy, that would be ideal and like nostalgic and cute. That would be the best puppy.
Why haven't they figured out how to just freeze like puppies and kitties as young puppies and kitties?
Yeah.
We can go to the moon, but we can't do that.
For real.
What is your love language?
I think I like all of them. I think I need all of them.
Yeah.
That is why I'm single.
And puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone out there wants to woo Danielle, get her a bunch of fucking puppies.
That's the secret.
If you could have personally witnessed any historic event, which one would you have want to see?
Just all of recorded history.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's a lot to sort through. I don't know. Maybe would have loved to go to like Woodstock. I feel like that was probably like a good time.
Yeah, I bet you that was a blasty blast.
Yeah. I think I'll go with that.
That's a great answer for a musician.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now too. I don't know. Like, would you want to go to like some violent, like historical setting?
That sounds scary though.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I would want to be on set for Back to the Future.
Oh, wow.
Like a extra or like a PA.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
I probably should have gone music. Like, I don't know, when Bob Dylan went electric at Newport Folk Festival, sure. People were angry and I'm like, no, trust me, it gets better.
Trust me, your kids are going to love it.
And that's the part. Do you think deaf people, wait, hold, let me phrase this. Do you think when people yawn, deaf people think we're screaming?
No, I don't think that's what they think.
No.
Follow-up question, like, does a deaf person who's always been deaf, do they even know what screaming is, you know?
Yeah. Do they yawn?
Well, they would yawn, right? Because that's just an oxygen thing.
It's oxygen to the brain.
Yeah, it's like if you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain or some shit like that.
Oh.
I'm not a doctor or a scientist, but that's my take.
Wow, I just learned something new.
Yeah.
When's the last time you used a spork?
A spork. I can't even remember. It's been that long.
It came up in the intro.
Oh.
This crazy lady has used a spork like 3 days ago.
Oh, wow. Well, I have like one of those little reusable, like that's a fork on one end with like a little serrated edge on the fork and then like a spoon on the other end. I don't know if you would call that a spork, but I've used those in the last 5 years.
That's like the traditional, that's like the old school spork.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Evil spork.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What's your favorite type of cookies?
Honestly, I could like leave the cookies and just eat the dough every time. I feel like cookies are a waste of dough, is how I feel.
What's your favorite like guilty treat?
I have a lot of them. I like cake a lot. That's probably number one.
What type of cake? Are we talking funfetti? Like, what are we talking? It doesn't entirely matter. But there is this cake that I go to like a local coffee shop to get this like espresso chocolate bundt cake. It's really good. I'm so hungry right now. I got leftover cookies. What's next for Danielle Durack?
It's a good question. I don't know. I'm writing. So there's definitely going to be more music in the ambiguous near future. And then hopefully a tour.
Yeah, so this is your moment to shine. Like, what do you want to tell the people? I'll say everyone follow Danielle. It's her name, Danielle Durack on Instagram, and listen to No Place. It's a great record.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I got. Those are the main calls to action.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for doing this. That's the podcast.
dead weight. And I love you all the same, it's just too much to carry. And don't take this the wrong way, babe. Some days you're just dead weight. And I love you all the same.